A big celebrity match is now set for WrestleMania. I'm Matt Carlins, and this is Just Pro Wrestling News for Tuesday, February 22nd, 2022. And a big welcome to those of you listening on OccupyProWrestling.com. You can bring our updates to your website. Find out how at JustProWrestlingNews.com.
WWE.
We have a new match announced for WrestleMania. On last night's Raw, The Miz challenged Rey and Dominik Mysterio to a match. Then Miz introduced his partner, Logan Paul. We also learned on last night's Raw that Brock Lesnar will defend his WWE Championship at Madison Square Garden. It's a non-televised WWE house show on Saturday, March 5th. The Alpha Academy will defend the Raw Tag titles in 2 weeks in a three-way against RK Bro and Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens. Rollins and Owens forced their way into the match by beating Randy Orton and Riddle on last night's Raw. Riddle took the pin. Earlier in the show, the Academy beat the Street Profits in a non-title match. Dana Brooke won back the 24/7 title from Reggie last night. Bianca Belair beat Doudrop. Rhea Ripley beat Nikki ASH. Finn Balor returned to Raw last night. He answered an open challenge from United States champion Damian Priest for a title match on next week's Raw. The match was made after Priest won a non-title match over Shelton Benjamin. Earlier in the show, Balor helped Tommaso Ciampa get a tag team win over Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. Ciampa and Ziggler will meet one-on-one on tonight's NXT. The winner will be the new #1 contender for the NXT Championship. The Women's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic begins on tonight's NXT. 8 teams are in the tournament. The bracket is out there. 2 first-round matches are being promoted for NXT tonight. Io Shirai and Kaylee Ray versus Lash Legend and Amari Miller. And Ivy Nile and Tatum Paxley versus Kaden Carter and Kacy Catanzaro. Also tonight, LA Knight versus Grayson Waller and the NXT in-ring debut of Nikita Lyons.
AEW.
Tonight's Dark has Matt Sydal versus Serpentico. On last night's Dark Elevation, Nyla Rose, Legit Layla Hirsch, and Emi Sakura beat AQA, Kiera Hogan, and Sky Blue. Plus, Jay Lethal, Matt Sydal, Frankie Kazarian, Lee Johnson, and Brock Anderson beat Chaos Project and the Wingmen. Leo Rush is off of Thursday's Terminus show due to injury. Davey Richards is stepping into his place for a match against Swerve.
Ring of Honor.
CM Punk is the latest inductee into the Ring of Honor Hall of Fame. There are a couple of big shows in Japan coming up on Wednesday. Pro Wrestling Noah will be in Nagoya with Katsuhiko Nakajima defending the GHC Heavyweight Championship against Kazuyuki Fujita. All Japan is at Korakuen Hall on Wednesday with an inter-promotional main event. Kento Miyahara defending the Triple Crown Championship against Big Japan's Abdullah Kobayashi. That's Just Pro Wrestling News for Tuesday, February 22nd. Our next update comes your way tomorrow morning, so please rate, review, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. I'm Matt Carlins. Thank you for listening.
This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com.